Hey guys, Evil Panda here, and this is my 8th walkthrough for From Dust. Okay, first thing you're going to want to do is get the totem right in front of you, so just hit spacebar on it. And this totem should give you the Amplify Earth, or Amplify button, power. And that power basically just lets you pick more stuff up. And then you're going to want to block off the left vein of lava. So then, once you've blocked it off, the lava will just dissipate on it. And then you'll be able to walk across and get the left totem. And then you're going to want to block off the lava on the right side, so that you can get the anti-burning power. Okay, so I just got the Amplify Breach power after making my first base. And I've blocked off this side, so I'm going to want to send them up to this totem on the hill over here. And this will give me the put out fire power. So it looks like I didn't completely block off the lava from coming down there, so I'm just going to quickly do it now. So you want to block off all lava from being able to come down here. And then your people should be able to walk across. Okay, so then you've also got, up here you got a totem that's underwater, so you need to blow a hole on the side of the wall using the explosive plants, and that will let the water out. So just grab some lava, and then right click it over top of the explosive plants to make them blow up, since they react to fire. And then once all the water starts coming out the side, you're going to want to try and block the path off, but first you want to make sure that it's a deep enough hole. So just keep on blowing up using explosive plants. Okay, so I'm using the amplify the breath power now, and now I'm going to block this area off so that no more water can get to the totem. So just blocking it off won't fill it up like a cup would. How like you've got the edges and it just never goes higher. In this game, the water just keeps coming, so you kind of need to flow it out somewhere. But it'll take a while before you start to notice that there's water dribbling out. So as long as the side that the totem on is higher, it won't flood your village, which is what you want to not happen. Okay, so I'm going to send someone to go over to this fire rock and get this little power. So now that I've got the totem on the left, what you want to do is block off the right vein this time so that all lava flows down the area that you just blocked. So the main reason why you get the totem on the left first is for this, because once the lava starts flowing down there you won't be able to get your people across, but if you get the totem first, then once you've got all the other totems you'll be able to just end the stage using your villagers that are already on that side of the mountain. Okay, so I don't really like having lava flowing down that way, so I'm kind of just gonna try and make like a little wow area where the lava can sit. Okay, so it looks like my wall isn't quite high enough at the moment to keep all the water in, and some's just getting out. So I'm just gonna make it a little bit higher. Yeah, so you won't be able to build on the totem until you get all the water out of the area, and then once you've done that, you just want to hit spacebar on the totem to send your fire leaders down. So it's usually easiest to get the totem on the very right first, since it has a good power that'll help you, and then you go for the one in the middle, because then you can have both totems villagers going straight for it, rather than having just one and then going across again. And it'll also help because the lava is going to come down soon, and it will block off the way from the left village to the middle fountains, that you kind of need to direct where both the water and all the lava is going. So as long as my villagers can make it across in time before they all get burnt to death, that will be good. So I'm just gonna try and make a little wall right behind the totem. So then that way when all the stuff blows down it hopefully won't destroy the totem too much. So I just want to direct it all to one specific location, all the water and all the lava to just come down one little line of the map rather than just kind of spreading out and going everywhere. Because it just makes it too hard for your villagers to move around. So you can use either sand or lava, it doesn't really matter. You just kind of want to direct it. So as you can see, the water in the well is just kind of coming over the left side and it's flowing down where the lava goes as well. So that's alright with me. I'm probably going to try and explode it a little bit just to get it, make sure that it comes over this side rather than into the village. So just keep on building this path, because we kind of, about where the water is now, you just kind of want to have all the lava and all the water just going to that one position and flowing off to the left. Alright, I got my 5 villagers at the far totem, so they'll be able to capture it now. Looks like there's a little bit of water just dribbling in every now and then, but it doesn't seem to affect the actual village. I think it's just coming from there, I'm just gonna block it. Alright, so now you want to send a villager to get this power from the rock. And as you can see, my direction's kind of working, where all the lava and all the water is flowing kind of together. And it's still flooding in this village, so I'm just trying to raise it. And then hopefully the water will just stop doing that. It must have just been a hole somewhere in where I used lava, because sometimes it doesn't evenly like flashing out like with sand. Alright, so just keep on raising this bit, because whenever the volcano erupts or the hole in the waterfall just kind of breaks through, then you just get lots and lots of water and lava, and it might just overflow a little bit. So the middle totem is probably not the most important, since all it gives you is the jellified water power and you don't really get flooded all that much. So I usually try and do it last. If you have trouble building on it, it's probably because the lava and the water behind the wall is just in the way. So you probably just have to fill it in a little bit so that the water and lava just go around a little bit more. And then hit spacebar on it and you'll be able to capture it. So some issues with using sand is that once you capture the village, it'll just set on fire. So you may want to try and build it up with rock. Yeah. So there's just a little bit of water coming through on the left, I mean on the right side. It doesn't really bother me, because I'm gonna try and get the villagers from the left village to get it, since the volcano has erupted at the moment. So I'll just make it direct that way. So I got both villagers trying to get to the totem, so at least one of them should be able to do it. There's also a story rock right behind the volcano if you're interested in the story and you actually want to try and have someone get it. Okay, my 5 people are at my totem, and now I should be able to capture it. Yeah, I got my 4th village. Now I just kind of want to keep the lava away from the space and hit spacebar on it to send people in. See, and already, the moment like I captured the village, it just set on fire because the lava was just around it too much. I mean, it's not a really bad fire. I should be able to survive it and quickly build my village up. And I've already hit spacebar on the portal, so my villagers are already heading to it. So the moment I take the village, I should be able to just end the stage. Oh wow, it's raining. So raining's annoying when you got lava on your stage because it just causes steam and it makes it hard to see, but it also causes quite bad flooding. So it seems to have washed away like a lot of my villagers who were heading to my middle totem. And the flooding just goes over the barriers that I made. I'm just gonna fix up this little hole because it seems that my villagers from the right side of the map are probably gonna be able to make it to the totem first. And my villagers are waiting by the portal. They're showing up the symbol to say that they're in trouble because the 4th totem isn't taken yet. So the moment I capture it, they'll be able to walk in. At the moment, only 3 people have walked into my portal. So I'm just going to keep on trying to build it. Okay, so it appears as though I'm probably going to have more people on the left side of the map take the totems since they're all just waiting. So I'll just block the water off. And it looks like this fire is starting on my base at the moment. But the water from the right side of the map's doing getting rid of it for me, so I don't need to use my water plants. I probably put my water plants in the wrong position since they're on the top, so they're kind of washing all my people away. But they shouldn't kill my people, which is what you don't want to have happen, is have like 5 people sitting by your totem and all of a sudden they just die. Alright, so it looks like I should be able to just about capture this village pretty soon, since I got 5 people almost there now. And hopefully they'll be able to capture it before the volcano erupts, because the moment it erupts, it's pretty much just going to set everything on fire again. No, looks like I captured it. Okay, so then just head over to the portal and hit spacebar to end the stage.